Oh my gosh, you guys. I am sitting here at the park and I am crying. Okay, it's been a long time since I've listened to country music. I love country music and I rarely listen to the radio. But I was laughing because this song by Carly Pearce and Chris Stapleton, We Don't Fight Anymore, came on. And I was laughing because my little niece, she told me to play it when we were driving. I said, what song do you want to play? And it's such an emotional song. Oh my God, and Tim McGraw's coming on. Look at this song.
I was far from being made of gold.
I love Just to See You Smile, Tim McGraw. Oh my God, I swear, country music makes me cry. What is wrong with me? Anyways, I love country music because it tells stories, but so that song, We Don't Fight Anymore, right? Gosh, I don't think I've ever cried on social media. Anyways, it made me think of all of the people who are in marriages or who are in relationships for years with people that they are no longer connected to. They no longer even try, right? They don't even fight anymore. Literally, that's what the song says. And I definitely have found myself in situations where you just end up hiding. You just end up hiding in your relationships and you're like slowly dying quietly, but you don't want to have the conversation because it's too scary, because you know when you have the conversation or you open up that Pandora's box, you're afraid of what you'll see. And really that's just hiding. So I just said a prayer to all the people, everybody who is silently struggling, who is going through the motions, going day in and day out in silent pain, afraid to talk to their partner, afraid to ask questions, afraid of feeling rejected or abandoned or what it would mean, especially if you have kids. But my heart goes out to you if you're going through a rough patch or if you've been, I'm a therapist and I hear stories all the time about, couples, people, individuals who are in these relationships that the fire just went out. They haven't been intimate with their partner for months or years. And it's just so painful. So if that's you, you're not alone. But I would encourage you to look inside and ask why. How did it get there? And it's okay. No shame, no blame. But do you want to keep living like this? You have a choice. You don't have to keep just going through the motions. And it's okay. You'll be okay no matter what happens. Be brave. Enter the cave you fear. Enter that cave. Be the buffalo, that story of the buffalo, of how there's both, cattle and buffalo. And when a storm comes, the buffalo runs right into the storm and the cattle runs away from the storm, which they end up being in the storm. So just be the buffalo. If you're in a relationship, if you're in a marriage and you don't even fight anymore, like that song says, and you have just not cared, you just don't care anymore and you're just going through the motions, don't be afraid to look inside. What are you hiding from? You're going to be okay. Be brave. Live the life that you truly want. Reconnect. Go to couples therapy. Go to your individual therapy. But don't think that you have to continue living life years, decades in pain and silent monotony, thinking that you lost the dream. Oh, I guess it's not like that. Yeah, it's just for the movies. No, you can really feel connected. And don't be afraid. Trust me, I know divorces are tough and, dealing with people, working with people who go through that. And just know that your children, your kids know when there's a funk in the house, when it's a loveless house and you're teaching them unconsciously, right? Again, not to blame or shame, but the kids pick up, they are learning. The first 10 years is just a recording. They're recording. This is how life goes. They're learning about intimate partner relationships. They're seeing their parents, how they act. And then that's imprinted on them. And then that's what is comfortable and familiar to them. That's the kind of relationships they look for. That's their homeostasis. That's their baseline. So again, just take responsibility for your life because it doesn't just affect you. I'm just staying quiet for the kids. The kids know. They might not understand totally what's happening, but they pick up. They are recording. This is how life is, Anyways, that's what country music does to me. In conclusion, you deserve freedom. Your partner deserves freedom. Your whole family, if you have kids, everybody deserves the highest level of love. And don't be afraid. You never know. Maybe your partner's, silently struggling too. It's just ripping off that Band-Aid and not being afraid of what's on the other side, because I can guarantee what's on the other side is relief. It's freedom. It's no longer being with that big elephant in the room and that awkwardness. And, what we suppress and we push down can affect our physical body. Our psychology becomes our biology. Our psychology becomes our physiology. It can, mess with your blood pressure, your anxiety, low grade, depression. It can cause addictions. It can lead us to habits, overeating, over drinking, or just, using maladaptive skills. So you owe it to yourself. You can do it. Be brave. Reach out for help. You've got this. It's a win-win-win-win, even though it's scary at first, but you deserve it. You deserve it.